if we can, I want to, spend a few more minutes here on the biohacking. So, you talked about it's the art and science of changing your environment inside of you and outside of you for optimal performance. I think I may have, misquoted that a little bit there, but do you typically start with the changing of the environment internally or externally first? Like, what are some of the first hacks that people can look at implementing?
Well, the one that I thought was worth writing my most recent book about is intermittent fasting.
Okay.
And intermittent fasting is interesting because imagine you were to go to the bank and you don't have an account there, and you walk in the door and they're like, oh, hey, here's some money. And you're like, that's weird. And then they say, we'll pay you interest later today on that money and come back next year and we'll give you more interest. And you're like, but don't I have to make a deposit first? Like, no. So intermittent fasting, you spend a certain amount of energy, a certain amount of time, a certain amount of money on breakfast. And that actually makes you hungrier and lower energy all morning than learning how to do a proper intermittent fast. And so you got paid to not have breakfast. You got your energy and your time back. And then you had more energy in the morning. And then over time, your body gets stronger and you don't get insulin resistance and type 2 diabetes and all the crap that comes with that. So you get stronger over time, you get stronger that morning, and you didn't waste time in the morning. So the ROI on intermittent fasting is infinite because you didn't have to do anything. And that's why it's such a big thing. And the reason more energy matters is that having more energy gives you more focus and gives you more power. And that power is what you use for personal development. And I run a sizable neuroscience company. People come and they spend 5 days with electrodes on their head, figuring out why they do what they do. And I've had more than 1,000 entrepreneurs and celebrity types come through. And what you learn from that is that you can't make much progress on deep personal development inner work if you're tired and hungry all the time. If you're feeling fear and anxiety, it's really hard. The lift is really big. It feels heavy. But if you're supercharged, and I mean electrically charged in your body because you're better at making energy, then what looked like a big mountain is just a hill, and a guy got this. And the whole thing I just wanted was I wanted that sense I've got this no matter what all the time. And you can do it, but it really helps to start with fixing your biology, and your biology listens to the people. It's sensitive to your environment. You put yourself in a powerful place, fuel yourself powerfully in a way that lines up with your biology. And all of a sudden, like, yeah, I totally can do that today. And yesterday, I don't think I could have done it. And that's really what that whole feeling of being bulletproof is all about.